What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be installing this Bilge pump on a seadoospark. We're going to go through the whole process. I'll tell you all the steps and the procedures that you need to take in order to get this thing done. And if you find this video helpful in any way, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy. So the package also includes this bracket here that you're going to be installing first. So from the rear of the hole, you're going to look in and you're going to see the two mounting points there. And that's where you're going to install the bracket with the hardware that's included. Inside the hardware, you're going to have these two bolts there that use an 8mm socket. And you're going to use that to mount it to those mounting points. Once you get it mounted in, that's where you're going to zip tie your Bilge to. Just make sure that you start it first by pre-tightening it with your fingertips. Once you get it on there and everything's connected, then go ahead and use the socket wrench or use the impact like I did. Just don't over tighten it, it's plastic. With your drill and your 1-inch hole saw, let's make a hole towards the back of the bowl so that we can have an outlet for the Bilge pump. Now let's take the fitting that goes through the hole and install the gasket that was provided in the hardware. You're going to push it through, and then you're going to put the nut in the back and tighten it up by hand as much as you can, and then take a adjustable wrench and just give it a few more torques. Now with the longer zip ties that were provided in the kit, you're going to use those to zip tie the Bilge pump to the mount. You're going to use 2 of them, one on top, one on bottom. Now take the drain hose and the clamp that was provided in the hardware and go ahead and mount that up to your Bilge pump. Once you get that mounted on, then you're going to want to run that drain hose to the rear and then up and above it to the highest point, and then back down out the exit hole that you drilled out earlier. Go ahead and locate the fuse box. It's up in the front next to the coolant reservoir. That's where we're going to be attaching the harness that was provided in the kit. We're also going to be installing a 3-amp fuse and a grounding fuse. By untaching the clips on the side, you're going to be able to remove the fuse box from the mounting point. And in the back, you're going to see that it has numbers across the bottom and letters across the side, indicating you the space where you're going to need to put these wires through. You're going to be using A2 for the brown wire and D5 for the black wire. All you're going to have to do is get a pin and push out the little brown rubber insert, and then once you get that insert out, go ahead and connect your harness into the spaces I told you. Once again, it's going to be A2 brown wire, D5 black wire, and make sure when you push them in that it makes sure that it locks up to the top. Now take your wire harness and route it going towards the back using the existing wire harness to zip tie to, just whatever looks like the best route. Now you're going to take some dielectric grease, you're going to put it inside the harness plug, and once you get the dielectric grease in the plug, go ahead and just connect everything and zip tie everything off. Also keep in mind when you're zip tying everything off that you zip tie away from any kind of moving parts, any kind of parts that are going to get hot, and just make sure that it's in a safe zone.